Greetings and welcome to Let's Read Bioforge. Again, this is only a reading part, no action. If you are not interested in that, move away. Click on the X in the upper right corner. Watch one of my other Let's Plays. I don't care. You may ask yourself, where the fuck are we? We are at Dr. Escher's place after we found all the important stuff, like our reflective suit and stuff. And you can see there is a huge hole in there. Okay, Dr. Escher is not to be found, but she left a logbook, which we shall read. 1149. This moon, Daedalus, has never had a molten center, yet our geographic analysis shows massive geological instability enduring 1,000 centuries. This is a disappointment. There's no telling what might have been left behind by the civilization that once lived here, and what has now been lost to us for all time. 1152. Analysis of the satellite data has revealed a massive underground construction. 2 hollow wings beneath this moon's surface encircle the entire planet. One of them runs exactly north to south, the other runs along the equator. Together they look like the wings of a gyroscope. The equatorial wing has been broken in so many places over a period of thousands of years that it has been virtually destroyed. No doubt it has fallen victim to the geological instability of this planet. The north-south wing is worn and strained in many places, yet miraculously it is still intact. What an astounding achievement! It is truly a marvel of engineering. How tragic that it may be the only remaining legacy of a once great civilization. 1155. Great news! We have located structural remains with the potential to give us a meaningful look at those who once lived here. A cluster of ruins by an extinct volcano on Daedalus' northern pole. We named it Mount Zion in honor of the world where the Mondite prime Habagon was born. How can they have volcanoes if he has no liquid inner, like no lava? But well, you can have volcanoes, I guess, without lava. I don't know. Is it a volcano then? I don't know. 1215. Life here on Daedalus is hard. The isolation from the rest of the universe isn't nearly so bad as being constantly in the company of Mondite celebs. I went Mondite for the first time back in my university days, mostly as a form of intellectual protest. I do not regret it. Within the rigid structure of the reticulum, any form of scientific pursuit is the manacled slave of bureaucracy and economics. If not for the Mondites, I wouldn't have this incredible opportunity to actually hold in my hands the remain of a non-human civilization. I want to get started right this instant. 1354. The expedition has hardly begun, and I already feel I may have made a crucial error. After yesterday's officers' meeting, I was pulled into a discussion with Commander Wilm concerning Mondite Didn't we already read this? Wasn't this in one of the other logs? Commander Wilm was killed today? We already read that. The acidic lake within the crater found information. We had to build a catwalk. A carnivorous creature. Okay. Today we had our first major success. But I think there must be a code somewhere. There must be a code somewhere, because yeah, the web of the archaeological site. Wait a second. Journal. The last entries. I will read the whole journal, but let me first. Alien battery enables gun with asset access number. With Asher's access number. Where the fuck is the access number?
A logbook.
Do you see an access number somewhere? Like, look. Did you see it? No. Okay, let's just skim this. Can I? Once. Nope. Do you see a number? Nope. No number. No number. No number except the one at the beginning. No number. No number. Could it be one of the entry dates? Thank you. A linguistic breakthrough. My new code. We didn't have this the last time. Where is... Ouch. Let's hope 62926. Exit. Load the end. Yeah. Let's hope that works, because I really don't want to fight through the whole complex again. Well, it wouldn't be too bad, and I will do it off screen, but yeah, I'm lazy. Leave me alone. Okay, let's go to Mastava's place and see if the code works. Oh yes, you remember I always complained like, oh, there must be a kick. I remember a kick, yeah. Combat mode, I always hit Alt. Control. Kick. Bam! Some strange kissing thing. I knew there was a kick. And a back thing. That would have been really useful. Damn it. Oh well, can't win them all. Okay, let's see. Case history, secure data. 62926. Access grants to Dr. Escher. Wonderful. Exit. Biodata. Okay, you see. There. This was hidden before. So I already read all of this, I will just read this down here. Results. The subject took his own life shortly after recovering from stage 1 of the procedure. A series of genetic mutations has given the subject a level of strength and endurance far beyond a biological normal human. It has also produced the side effect of giving him a blue pigmentation. These alterations have drastically and adversely affected his sanity. Subject successfully survives the initial stages of the cybernetic surgery. Okay. After killing a technician and 2 guards, it was determined the subject was too focused simply on the act of killing. Experiment failure. Alterations in subject's genetic structure gave rise to a lethal mutation. Subject developed a random contagion and was immediately destroyed. Cellular deterioration resulting from his illness rendered him incapable of surviving gene therapy. Subject genetically altered reverted to animal-like state. Subject received an incompatible genetic structure. Systems overload attributed to a concussive energy discharge that was fatal to the test subject. Subject died on operating table. His physiological reaction to the procedure was so extreme that it was determined that destroying him was the best available option. Subject died from the shock of total cybernetic rejection. An unexpected incompatibility with his brain implants resulted in the subject becoming lobotomized. During the initial test stages, it is theorized that a portion of an explosive round got jammed into the barrel of one of his internal weapons. The next round fired, impacted upon it, and both shells detonated. Ouch. Subject died on the operating table. Either there is an undetected malfunction in the prosthetic implants installed in the subject, or there is a synaptic disability within the subject rendering him unable to properly utilize them. Adverse reaction to genetic cleansing agent. Subject lapsed into catatonia. Subject considered a minor success. Died in training exercise fighting a subject now stored in freezer 2 of the cryo room. Subject deemed too dangerous to be controlled. Nothing. Subject survived procedure. Subject designated AP-127 and moved to security cell 3 for recovery. We are Blake Westman. We were a berserker. So we were the berserker. Okay. Berserker. Subject died shortly after receiving cybernetic implants. Substance created was toxic to a level that was fatal to the subject. Okay. Berserker. Okay, journal reading time. Oh, this will be fun. Let's get all the way up. Oh, that's a lot to read. Anyways. I am not going to read the numbers. Doesn't make any sense. And I will go like this, yeah. I heard a cry of agony from beyond my cell. A guard? Another prisoner? The prisoner in the cell next to mine lost his arm trying to escape. His force bars must be set to a much more lethal intensity than in my cell. My body is some sort of machine, but I can tell that I was once human. I am a cyborg. Who made me this way? Why did they? How could I have let them? Did I write what is in this book here in my cell? I don't remember writing it. It sort of sounds like me. It's hard to tell without any basis of comparison. I don't recognize the girl in the photo, and I don't think it belongs to my one-armed friend, but she must mean something to someone here. I might be able to use this utensil for something, and I don't mean to eat with. Oh, we found a fork. Kanan, the prisoner in the cell next to mine, was once one of the people who did this to me. Now he is a mutilated and insane freak. These tremors feel extremely severe. Why isn't anyone coming to check on me in person? Something has gone wrong here and I'm in danger. Is there anybody out there? The voices over the radio said another prisoner has escaped. Who are those reinforcements coming to kill me? Or him? I know how to play the flute. I can play songs that I don't remember ever hearing before, yet they echo in the back of my mind. It is the closest thing that I have to a memory of my past life. Perhaps if I listen more closely, I will remember. Remember how Dr. Mastaba injected the ability to play the flute perfectly to his test subjects, so he knew that the procedure of removing their memory was successful. Interesting. Am I the person in cell 3 that Dane wrote about in his journal? If I am, then they try to rescue me. Maybe Dane can help me escape, if he's still alive, and if I can find him. The hand must be in the scanner at the same time that I reactivate its security clearance in order for this to work. Although I have knocked the creature out, I seem to have done him no physical harm. What recuperative powers this beast must have. Whatever this other escaped prisoner was, it sure made the hell out of these tanks. Maybe the thing and I are on the same side. According to the elevator schematic, several levels of the base are inaccessible. Those ships were full of soldiers who would have recaptured me had I let them land. But now that I've shot those ships down. How do I get off this rock? If we kill the guy who was guarding the cannon, he will write in something like, yeah, I had to kill him. I think something like that. Yeah, I had to kill him and he was an asshole and stuff like that. There are entries in my journal, but I have not made them. Or does this device record my unconscious thoughts? I do not understand what has been done to me. Something is not right. I'm willing to let a cowardly tower guard live. I hope I won't regret this decision. If someone doesn't go in there and stabilize the reactor, it's going to blow. There doesn't seem to be anyone else around who's qualified for the job. There is some sort of super-powered killing machine inside me. What am I? That Masterbar put me together in such a way that he has almost complete control of my mind, body and senses. That makes him too dangerous to live. I found Dane, or what was left of him. I put him out of his misery just like he asked. May he rest in peace. I can feel the spray from this body reinvigorating my flesh. I have found a machine in the base's main control room that has encased me in some kind of armored suit. It appears to be pressurized and airtight. The Mondites follow this guy? He's a complete lunatic. No wonder everything around here is so crazy. If Masterbar stayed behind to finish his operation on Dane, then either he has his own way to get off the planet, or there is another ship coming to pick him up. It looks like there's another way out of here through the garage, but it appears to have been sealed off. In the machine shop below the base's main control room, they have assembled some sort of aircraft. I have no idea whether or not it is space-worthy, but it is presently inoperating. This experimental vehicle sounds fantastic. Perhaps if I could find a powerful enough battery, I could get off the planet. If I understand this correctly, one of the people listed in these files has to be me. I wonder which one. The Berserker! Who could perform these experiments on living people? This Dr. Masterbar is an inhuman psychopath. My actions in the reactor room were only a delaying tactic. This place is going to blow and I need to be as far away from here as possible when it happens. It seems that I used the same type of battery used to run this flying vehicle. I suspect I will need all of the power I can get. The charge of the battery has run down too low. I can't power the ship. I have no idea what this strange cube can be, but perhaps it could be useful. After all, some of the same technology that went into it is now inside me. The power is out in the lower corridor. By the time I find my way back, it may be out all over the base. In that case, the only life support available will be what I'm already wearing. I have to be careful. The airlock is secured by some sort of sophisticated lock mechanism activated by the entry of some coded pattern. The bots that float along the ledge are similar to the ones on the landing platform. They track movement and are a bit slow to fire. I can outmaneuver them. There are more shooting robots in the bazaar. My captors couldn't have known I would have made it all the way here. That means that all these robots were put here to guard against something else. The artifact enables me to teleport across open space. It's not really teleport, you were levitating. This must be what the wreckage of one of the two dropships I shot down. I feel that under different circumstances, Tumult and I could have been comrades. I wonder how much Masterbar's soldiers really know about what he's doing. I guess Tumult was the Marine we killed. No idea why he knows his name though. This Marine weapon can be used as a gun or a club. Very handy. That woman trapped in the place they call the dig site may be the only ally I have on this world. I have to find her before Masterbar does. The gunnery station of the dropship still appears to be functional. Hopefully it won't blow up in my face. The creature can't possibly be one of Masterbar's creations. It must be one of the native life forms of this planet. If Masterbar has been using the biology of this world to create new biological weapons, it's no wonder he has a menagerie of nightmares locked up in his deep freeze. I do wonder how this thing lived. I mean, we haven't really found any vegetation, flora or fauna on the planet, so was it living off the acid lake and eating mutated raptors or something? I don't know. I think there were some logs about some crabs or somewhere there, but still. Oh, yeah, sure. These huge stone blocks must be part of the architecture of the ancient alien civilization that once lived here. It doesn't look any more alien than I do. This large sphere seems to be the centerpiece of this whole room. I wonder what it is. Why is it here? And what are the strange patterns around it? They look like a key of some kind. The strange markings on the inside of this place could be pictures or writing, perhaps a mix of both. I wish I could read them. This warhead still appears to be primed and hot. Somehow I can recognize that, although I have no memory of how I know this. Because you're a berserker! So you know how a warhead looks like. That woman, Asher, must be behind these doors somewhere. How do I get past them? These floating parasitic creatures appear to be pretty dangerous. When they curl up, they are virtually impervious to harm. This must be the woman known as Dr. Asher. I'm lucky I got to meet her at all. By the looks of her, she doesn't have long to live. There's no way for me to get her out of here. Nothing I could do for her if I did. Damn you, Masterbot. Asher is not going to make it, with or without medicine. I have no idea what could go wrong with my cybernetic body. If I have any kind of chance of getting off this rock alive, I know I'm going to have to keep it in the best condition that I can. This tunnel looks like some kind of alien installation. I wonder what operates it and what operations it performs. I don't think this medicine will be enough to keep Asher alive for long. There's nothing else I can do. There's an entire army of dead aliens in here, or maybe they are not dead, judging by what happened with my friend from Cell 2. There is an alien sarcophagus that appears to be cracked. The last thing I need is to have to deal with another of those alien monster things. Asher's translator device is capable of deciphering the alien runes in that cave. I'm glad you gave it to me, as it should prove most useful. Yeah, it was really useful. The alien creature's gone. There's no way it could have fit through the hardsuit machine airlock. Where did it go? There appears to be some kind of force field protecting the body inside the sarcophagus. It appears to be holding something. Even though I've only scratched the surface of their history, I feel as if I already understand the fix better than anyone else could. In a very real way, I'm the last of the race. The longer I spend in this place, the more I feel at home here. It's almost as if I'm no longer a part of the human race, and that here I have found my true birthright. This device, the Dwarg, had is some sort of shield like the one that covers them in the sarcophagus. It appears to be stronger than the armored hardsuits and seems to provide life support for me. My personal battery charge is dangerously low. I must find a new power source, soon. The city is beautiful. I wish I had the time to get down there somehow and explore it. Even though I came into this world as an invader, killing one of his soldiers, the alien leader Jen treated me as if I was one of his own. He has entrusted me with the future of his race. If I fail him, perhaps I will be failing myself. His instructions were clear. Go to the gravity ring, clear it of debris, and open it. Then get to the surface portal, use whatever conveyance I can find and save myself. This alien battery has a super powerful charge left inside it. That will come in handy. This new battery is fantastic. I can feel the energy flow throughout my entire body. My left arm tingles. I wonder what it means. I need to align these rings in such a way that the gravity ring is cleared of all the floating debris. Even if it costs me my life, I'm going to find that bastard Master Boy, and I will make him suffer so much he will wish he was a test subject on his own operating table. The alien battery enables me to use the alien gun Mastaba put inside me. This ought to be fun. The Marines must have changed the airlock code. Asher's final gift to me was a chance to find out who I really am. Now that I know, I can't say it means all that much. I'm not that person anymore, and I never will be again. I will never be a berserker anymore. And I think I charged the laser. Yep. Pew! You can only shoot it one time, and then you have to refill it. But that's a pretty bad idea because it really drains the battery, and you need, I think, 3 force battery left in order to use the spaceship. And that's it. I'm pretty sure I missed some journal entries somewhere, but to be quite honest, I don't care. Bioforge, it wasn't the bad game. I mean, you remember it came out quite a long while ago. It could have been really, really well as a new series. And I think somebody, I don't even think, I don't think, I'll just act. Somebody mentioned or showed me a intro of the second part, which was never done due to money problems, I guess. Origin, I think at the time, I really don't know their backstory, but I'm pretty sure they were bought off by EA at the time, and yeah, Ultima 8 happened somewhere, sometime, and Ultima 9, and yeah, that's it. I just don't, what I don't really understand how so big and famous game design studios can get so... There must be a huge mismanagement somewhere. Like I said, I don't know the story of Origin, but Origin was Ultima, which was really successful. Origin was Wing Commander? It was Wing Commander. I'm pretty sure it was Wing Commander too. And what's his face? The one kind of like a space simulator in game Privateer. Privateer was Origin 2, or? I should have looked this off before spouting off my mouse, because I'm pretty sure somebody will now type, "You idiot! Privateer was made by Infogrames," or whatever, and I honestly don't care. I do remember Origin had a pretty huge, popular, and famous, a lot of famous games, and perhaps they had a huge collection of biggest pile of bullshit ever. Wasn't Shadowcaster Origin 2? I don't know. But still, like I said, I don't know how something like this can happen. I don't know, like, how you can really blow that hard and you have like 3-4 really famous IPs and suddenly, oh yes, EA has to buy us because we have no money. How? Is it so? Was it so hard at the time? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to speculate more about this. I just wanted to show you a few logs that I missed. I wanted to show you who we were. We were the Berserker. And the log entries that we made. Yeah, that's kinda it. That was Bioforge. You will never ever hear from me again about this game. Well, perhaps I will reference it somewhere like, "Oh, I'm going to play Resident Evil now, and I played Bioforge," which was kinda like Resident Evil, but I am not going to play Resident Evil, at least not in the near future. It is not planned. So, yeah. Anyways, I thank you for watching, or listening, more likely. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see each other soon. So take care and goodbye.